Hello students, most welcome to Dr. Acharya Academy. Today I am going to explain how to assign formal charge of molecules in Lewis dot structures of that molecule. Today's class number is 069. This topic has been taken from NCERT Chemistry Class 11 books. Formal charge in Lewis dot structures do not represent the actual shapes of the molecule. You have to remember that formal charge is not related to the actual shapes of the molecules. In case of polyatomic ions, then the net charge is possessed by the ion as a whole and not by a particular atom. Then it is feasible to assign a formal charge on each atom. So now how to count the formal charge, that I will explain now. The formal charge of an atom in a polyatomic molecule or ion may be defined as the difference between the number of valence electrons of that atom in an isolated or free state and the number of electrons assigned to that atom in the Lewis structure. So how do we express it mathematically? Formal charge on an atom in a Lewis structure is equal to whatever I told, the difference we have to count mathematically, a total number of valence electrons in the free state, whatever I already mentioned here, minus the total number of non-bonding, that means lone pair electrons, and again minus half of the total number of bonding or shared electrons. This counting is based on the assumption that the atom in the molecule owns one electron of each shared pair and both the electrons and lone pair. Let us consider the ozone molecule. So this is the example in case of ozone molecule, how to assign the formal charge in each atom of this O3 molecule. So these all O, that means O3 is made of the 3 number of oxygen atoms and all bonding is there as per of the previous class. So now we'll see whatever calculation I have shown, how to be applicable in this O3 molecules. So you assign this oxygen atom here 1, 2, 3. So central oxygen atom marked as 1 in this case. What is the valence electron? Oxygen atom always valence electron is 6. What is the lone pair? One number of lone pairs, that means 2 electrons, minus 2, minus half. How many bonds this oxygen creates? 1, 2, 3. That means 1 double bond and 1 single bond. So that means 3 bonds is 6. So half of 6, and ultimately after calculation this result will be 6 minus 2 minus 3, that means plus 1. Now we'll consider further the second atom. Similarly, the valence electron for oxygen atom 6. And what is the lone pairs? 2 lone pairs. Each lone pair contains 2 electrons, that means minus 4 and minus half How many bonds is found? Double bonds. Double bond means 4 electrons. So minus half multiplied 4. Multiplied how much? 6 minus 4 minus 2 is equal to 0. Now we'll come to the third oxygen atom. In third oxygen atom, the valence electron is 6. We know for oxygen atom. Minus how many lone pairs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 pair of lone pairs, that means 6 electrons. Minus 6. Minus half. How many bonds is formed? Yes, one single bond. In one single bond means 2 electrons. So these 2. So ultimately, what is the result? After this calculation, 6 minus 1, and the result is the minus 1. In this way, you have to calculate. So how to assign this? First oxygen plus charge. In down this picture, you can see plus charge written. Second atom 0. That means no charge is assigned here. And for the third atom, it is the minus 1. So it is mentioned there minus above this third oxygen atom. So in this way, we will assign. We must understand that formal charge do not indicate real charge separation within the molecule. Indicating the charge on the atoms in the Lewis structure only helps in keeping track of the valence electrons in the molecule. Third point, formal charge helps in the selection of the lowest energy structure from a number of possible Lewis structures for a given species. The lowest energy structure is the one with the lowest formal charge on the atoms. The formal charge is a factor based on a pure covalent view of bonding in which electron pairs are shared equally by neighboring atoms. I hope today from this class you understand the formal charge and how to assign by counting the valence electrons, number of lone pairs, and number of bonds. Thank you so much for watching this class.